Everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a very cool Black Series figure, and this is #1 in the Rise of Skywalker line for the new packaging. It is Dark Side Vision Rey, or Dark Side Rey, or Dark Rey, whatever you want to call her. I tend to call her Dark Side Rey. She is from a very small scene in Rise of Skywalker that drew a lot of attention during the trailer. I think overall it's a very cool scene, and I really like that they have made a Black Series figure for that scene. That's very Star Wars to me. I mean, once upon a time they made characters for every tiny scene, even if they were seen for like 1 second. So I really do appreciate that they took the time to build this, or design this figure. She's really cool. She came like, I think over a year later after the Funko Pop designed this this Dark Side Rey in their version. It's probably easier to design Funko Pops than it is action figures. I don't know, but you can find her in action or Funko Pop form as well. So first one of the wave, they have decided to color the Rise of Skywalker wave this like really pretty aqua green, or aqua blue, excuse me. So you have a picture of Rey right here. It looks really nice. Obviously her in the front, and then in the back you have a bio, and then the #1 for Rise of Skywalker, and another picture. Again, this packaging looks really nice. When you start to get different episodes and lining them up, the color is just really cool. So anyways, let's go ahead and open her up. I'm really excited to take a look at her in depth. Alright, here's Rey out of the packaging. I am interested, yeah, to take a closer look at her. She's very simple, but at the same time, I mean, very unique. She does come with an accessory, definitely one that put her on the map. This switchblade, double-bladed lightsaber is absolutely insane. The mechanics on it for such a small figure is actually quite a feat. I will give Hasbro that. It's to make an articulating switchblade lightsaber is very cool. I do want to display it, and I think most people want to display it this way because that's such a unique look. I do know that there was an alternate version. The original version came with a, I think it's gold hilted. And that is more accurate to the movie, and then for some reason they decided to do it in silver for the second like go around, and I've got the silver one. I personally do like the silver better. It just looks more Star Wars lightsaber-y to me, because most of the lightsaber hilts are silver and then, you know, another color. But there is detail on it, which I really like. There's some maroon and some black on there. And then it seems like each blade can come off individually, as is pretty standard with the Black Series. Maybe. I kind of don't want to try it. They don't seem to want to come out very willingly. They did, I can tell with the blade, since there is this little bit of a guard right here, they actually cut into the plastic of the blade a little bit, and it actually, you can't twist it around. So that's very interesting. So you wouldn't be able to use these blades on another lightsaber if you could pull them out, but I just love this effect. That is absolutely incredible for such a small scale. Very freaking cool. I assume it is probably the length of Darth Maul's lightsaber. I do find these double-bladed lightsabers kind of unwieldy, both in real life and for action figures, because they are so tall in comparison. They also do get a little bit crooked. I mean, this camera has a fisheye lens, so that's not going to help it, but it does seem a little bit crooked. But I really like that you can display it like that and have her just hold one of them. Very cool. That is definitely kind of the highlight of this character, is this very unique lightsaber. Maybe a little bit over-engineered, but still kind of cool, very novel. Alright, in terms of Dark Side Rey, she just looks very good at first glance. She has a mix of sculpted cloak as well as a cloth cape, which is decently weighted. It's tacked up in the corners here so it doesn't get too wide. It looks pretty good. I mean, a lot of people I think would argue that this was the way that people would like to see Rey be portrayed for the movies, you know, and have her have some character flaws and maybe be a Sith or go to the dark side, but, you know, she's just a vision, unfortunately. There is a big slit in this little cloak where her legs look absolutely the same. They're like this little, they look wrapped all the way up. But there is a slit so you can pose her more dynamically, like you can push her legs out, and she's still going to have that cloak effect. I do like that they include like kind of sculpted with the soft goods. I think that looks nice. She's a really thin figure, as most female action figures are, with the exception of Cara Dune. And so, you know, that does kind of take away from maybe the plastic value that you're paying $25 for this figure versus another figure that's a lot more hefty with armor, per se. Her hood looks nice. I do like that they did it in plastic because cloth hoods are usually atrocious. So you do get the proper like heavy folds of the hood that I think look really, really good. And she's very plain. She has no ornamentation at all, save a ring on this finger, on her front finger, which might be some sort of maybe like Sith ornamentation. She is a pretty plain action figure in general. She is all black, but again, she came from a really cool scene, and that lightsaber is super cool. I do like her a lot. In terms of articulation, I'm assuming her head does move, but it is inside a hood, so you can kind of tilt it a little bit, but you're not going to be able to get full movement with that hood on. She does have shoulder articulation, elbow articulation. Thin little tiny arms without any armor move really, really well, so you can get her in all kinds of poses. Her wrists turn as well. She has torso movement, but not very much. Looks like she does have hip movement and thigh movement. No double pin knees, they're just single. And then she has ankle rockers. So a decent amount of articulation. Again, you're more than likely not going to end up posing this figure in any other, particular way. We don't see her enough to really be able to pose her correctly. She has two relatively tightly gripped hands. They're both pretty much the same, but you can fit a lightsaber hilt in very easily and have her hold it, and then you could just literally reenact the scene where she goes, "Wah, oop, I overdid it." No, it got twisted. So you could make all kinds of configurations. She could be like, "Wah," or "Wah," or you could spin it around and she could be like, "Dude," I would definitely cut off my own arm, but I guess it could be very useful. You could manipulate your blade in a lot of ways and get some extra length. You could definitely have some fun displaying this figure, but she does look very good with just the blades together. I feel like if you do move the bottom too much, it might become looser, so I'm not going to play with it a whole lot, but it is really cool. It is fun to play with, I must say. So she looks really cool. I like her a lot, even though she is plain. She's a Sith version of, Mary Jane Ray. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to give her a hard time in this. But it's really cool. I really, again, appreciate that Hasbro took the time to engineer this lightsaber to work properly and to, actually give us a dark side Ray, which we see just for a blip in Rise of Skywalker. My only main complaint is that I wish they had given her some, like, sickly Sith eyes. That would be my only thing. Or some, like, teeth bared, because I'm pretty sure she had sharp teeth when she bared them in the vision. But overall, I think she's stunning. I think she's a really cool figure. But let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.